Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have finally given us our very first look at the brand new Quick Dash and Quick Attack feature. Now, we've known that this was going to be coming into the game for a little while now, but when they initially announced it, they never showed us gameplay. But now, as you guys can clearly see on the screen, we do have gameplay of this feature. Now, there's actually a lot to break down, and it also does raise a few questions as well. So let's just get right into it. So first things first, we know the premise of this attack is to be able to try and punish people who play extremely defensive. Prime example, players that prefer to stay away at long range and don't want to actually attack you until you make the first move, so that they can either counter you with maybe a special move, a projectile based special skill, or try to bait a perfect vanish in order to counter you accordingly. But with the Quick Dash and Quick Attack features, those are supposed to help punish that. In theory, again, everything sounds good on paper, but in actual execution, that's to be determined. Now, as we see on the screen, Future Gohan is able to go through tap blasts with the Quick Dash and lead into a Quick Attack. So at the very least, we know that you can't really bait somebody or get hit by a tap blast, or at least, again, on paper. You should be able to Quick Dash through it and then, I guess, follow up accordingly, which I will explain what I mean by that a little bit later on in this video. Anyway, we saw that he was able to Quick Dash past the tap blast and land a Quick Attack, which ended up pushing the opponent from close range to mid range. So at the very least, we do have a gauge of where it will position the opponent. The downside to that is, unlike Tackle, you're not able to combo after you land a Quick Attack, and that could diminish the actual importance of that move. However, I kind of understand it at the same time, because at that point, it could be abused if you're at long range and you can quickly get to close range, land a Quick Attack, and then be able to combo afterwards. That could be very busted, especially for a lot of characters. And not only that, the move is extremely quick and it seems very hard to react to. So being able to combo off of something that powerful would be snapped. Again, an opponent can tackle and you have a better opportunity of being able to counter a tackle because you can see it coming. With the Quick Dash, and even as a Quick Attack, it's so fast that you have to have really good reaction time to be able to counter that. So again, being able to combo off of it would be extremely powerful, and I understand why we're not able to actually do that. But getting back onto the topic, so we also see that Quick Attack and Quick Dash are able to be, I guess, countered by your regular arts cards. So much like Tackle, if you predict a tackle, you can follow up with Ki Blast or Strike Arts, right? So it seems to be the exact same thing with this, where in this clip, we see that he's able to follow up with Ki Blast. But if you're able to follow up with Ki Blast, you're more than likely able to, well, I say follow up, I mean, if you're able to counter with Ki Blast, then you're able to counter with Strike as well. There's no way that you won't be able to. Again, your reaction time is going to have to be very, very good, but still, it's possible. And the very last thing is the fact that, and I don't remember if I said this or not, but the move can't be perfect vanished. And that helps out a ton, because you can use that to either, one, land the strike on the opponent, and if their reaction time is too slow, they can't counter, or two, use it to force them to vanish, but at least know that you are guaranteed not getting perfect vanished, which helps out a ton, because if this move was able to be perfect vanished, that would be terrible, like absolutely horrible. But that is pretty much what we're able to gather concerning the gameplay of Quick Dash and Quick Attack in this game so far anyway. Now, there are a few things that pop into mind after seeing all of this, right? I do wonder if you're able to neutralize specific attacks if you're quick enough using these tactics. What I mean by that is, let's say that an opponent is using a blast or projectile based special move, right? If you time your tackle well enough, you can stop them from using that move, and then of course with it being tackle, you're able to follow up accordingly. I do wonder if, for example, you're up against the likes of MUI Goku, right? We all know that his special move is Kamehameha, and you're able to, if your reaction time is fast enough, quick dash into close range and quick attack him fast enough to stop that move from executing. Because if that's entirely possible, then that would be a very powerful tool, right? Not only that, that also works for certain special skills as well. Like, for example, maybe the androids. If 17 is in and you're in close range, and if you time the tackle well enough, you can knock him out of the special skill before it actually fires off, and then be able to follow up accordingly. So again, if you're in long range and your reaction time is fast enough, maybe you can actually get into close range, hit him with quick attack to neutralize the special skill, and then just reset it to neutral because you guys will still be in mid range. So again, those are some of the things that are popping up into my head. Oh, and also that should help out with, I would say, AoE special skills as well, because more often than not, especially if you're in mid range, you're gonna back off into long range so you can avoid the AoE, but then afterwards you would probably follow up with like Ki Blast or, you know, whatever the case may be. So maybe like if they use an AoE special skill or even a special move that's AoE, you back off and then you can quickly get back into range and then land a quick attack, or get back into the range and then wait a little bit and then try to follow up with something else, or whatever the case may be. Like there's so much to actually unpack with this feature that it's insane, only because we only know as much as they're showing us. That's the thing. In actual execution, once we get this on the 24th, then we'll really be able to like delve even deeper and really see what this feature is made of, because at the end of the day, like, it's a new implementation into the battle system. So it's going to impact the meta in some way, shape, or form, because there is no way that you're not going to be using quick dash at the very least. Quick attack may be a different story, but there's no way in the world nobody will use quick dash. It's definitely going to happen. So to actually see how it's going to fare when we get our hands on it is to be determined, but I'm at least excited to test it out. I think that the feature has potential, but we can't really determine if it's good or if it's bad until it releases on August 24th. But I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on the brand new quick dash and quick attack features that we finally got to see some gameplay on after so long since they've actually announced it? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.